Thank you. Welcome to this edition of this the 12 tribes. Now, before we go to the sons of Jacob and the 12 tribes, let's look at Jacob himself. Now, you call him Jacob because that's what the English Bible, and some people try more and say the J, they put it Y, they call it Yakub. So now, well, but according to the ancient Torah, that is this what was written. This you can see the ancient lettering. And then, but this is a translation written out, so translated in ancient lettering, the right from right to left, but it has been translated, the letters have been written in red from left to right, Y, A high, then Qua, and then B. So it is said to mean overreach, supplant, or overtake, things like that. Now, and on vowelization, addition of vowels, we have this words Oya Akobi. Oya Akobi or Oya Okobi, now meaning overtake or overflow the firstborn. Overtake or overflow the firstborn. So that means Oya Okobi is the ancient Hebrew name for the one, the person that is called Jacob in English, Jacob or Yakub, no matter what you try to call him, that is not his original name. The ancient name is Oya Akobi, Ya Akobi, Oya Akobi, the one who overtake the firstborn, Oya Akobi. So, and in Yoruba, distorted history, passed down the oral history, they've actually lost touch, and they refer to him now in Yoruba history as Okobi. They call him Okobi. So Oya Okobi. You can see it's just a very thin line. It's thin like the Oko, and then they count the spelling, and then kind of they've lost touch with the genuine history. So they have Okobi in Yoruba distorted ancestral history. And another thing about the Yoruba history that confirms Jacob is the ancestor is now it shows from there. It shows that Jacob, which is the twin brother of Esau, is the one they call Kehinde. And Yoruba now, in the eulogy of Yoruba for the younger twin, they said Kehinde gba egbon, like the one who comes last to become the senior. That is actually eulogizing Jacob, Oya Akobi. So that is the name of Jacob, Oya Akobi. That is Kehinde, one who came later to what they took over seniority. That is Oya Akobi. Kehinde gba egbon. So that means these they still keep that in their eulogy. So as we go in, we see that some of the words that are attached to some of the names in Yoruba, in Yoruba day-to-day language or name of places, those names, and then some eulogy that are attached to them. You will find name in the Torah that come out exactly like those names, and then also explain the word, the eulogy. So you can see here, Jacob is Oya Akobi. So he is the father of the Hebrew children. Thank you for joining us. Let's see the other name of Jacob. Now let's see the other name of Jacob. You also call him Israel. That was the name that God gave him when he had an encounter with God. Then he called him. So, and this is the name. This is the name they call Israel. So this is what is written in the ancient Hebrew Torah. You can see that there's no I there. It is Y that is there. So you can see it's written out from left to right. And he said to mean prevails. Prevail, to prevail. So on vowelization we have this Oya She Eri Elu. Oya She Eri Elu. Now the name of Jacob is Oya Akobi. So we still have that Oya here. Oya Sherielu. So kind of a kind of fragmentation of name has been is that this name is like a statement. So the first word Oya is a fragment of what the name of Oya Akobi. So that means maybe the common name of Jacob was actually in it while he was alive was Oya. So that is the common name, but the full name is Oya Akobi. Oya Akobi or Oya Okobi. Oya Okobi. So now, so Oya Okobi. So now Oya Okobi Sherielu, but shorten Oya Sherielu, meaning overtaker did prevail on God. Actually, the one who overtakes did prevail on God. So that is it. You can see that the vowelization did not change the word, but rather change the definition. Rather, it makes it more precise, and it explains the situation, the scenario. It explains the scenario, what was described in the Torah, because he prayed and what he prevailed in that prayer. Their own definition just said prevails, but what we have here, according to the vowelization, should bring out the scenario, just as in the name of Jacob or Oya Akobi. I mean, he overtook the firstborn. So it shows the scenario. This confirms that the Yorubas are the descendants, and they are still speaking. They are the ones that are still speaking the original ancient Hebrew. So now, names that confirm that this kind of name, among the Yorubas today, the names that are still used that resemble this name is the Isheri. You can see it's a kind of a Sheri, it's like Isheri people. Then the Sheri we call Sheri Kingdom. Then we have another title is Erielu. Erielu title among the Yorubas. So you can see. So now we'll be seeing the children of the 12, the children of Jacob, Israel, and then the 12 tribes. There's a difference between the 12 tribes and then the 12 sons. So thank you very much for joining us. Yes, we'll be looking at the first name, the person we call Reuben. We call him Reuben, but the ancient Torah write his name this way, and this is the English translation of these letters written. Now they write from right to left, but now I've written it out, transcribed it out from left to right, and this is the letters, and it was said to mean behold a son. That is, behold a son, behold a child. So on vowelization, this is what we have: Ri Ei Wo Abini. Ri Ei Wo Abini. It could also be Ri Ei Wo Ibini. Now, but for what we have used here, it means see this, behold, we battered a son. The same meaning. The meaning is kept. And as we have seen before in the first video that was first released, you can see that all these things, adding vowels, they bring out Yoruba words that keep the exact meaning, even more refined meaning than what the English, than what it is said that in the Hebrew dictionary. So now, having considered this, so we have Re-Yi-Wo-Bini. So now we see have a kingdom among us today. Some of our people that still bear a name that shows that they are related to this, to the Reuben. So that is the Benin kingdom in Nigeria. So the Benin people are descendants of Reuben. So thank you very much. Now thank you. This is the second son of Jacob, also a tribe in Israel. This is Simeon. We call him Simeon, but the ancient Hebrew Torah write his name this way. Now this is it as She-M-R. It is like A-I-I or call her W-N. And he said to me, to hear or to acknowledge I was hated. That is, God acknowledged that she was hated. That the Jehovah did not like her. On vowelization we have Oshe Imo. Now if you want to call this AI, which one like you can say Aiwa Eni, which means the same thing. Now, but in a more refined Yoruba, in a more local Yoruba, it will be Oshe Imo Owa Eni. So Aiwa or Owa. Yoruba will say Owa. That means you did not call or you did not seek me. You did not seek me. I mean you did not seek me. So Oshe Imo Owa Eni. Now the meaning is in both ways. It means he acknowledged one is not desired. he does acknowledge undesired one. Now, so o shemo or why in shemo or wa ni shemo wa ni. So now the kingdom among the Yorubas is and that is so the descendants of Simeon today are the Owa kingdom. And you remember when in the Yoruba story about Okanbi, even though we call him Okanbi, it's not Okanbi, it's Oya Okanbi. The full name is Oya Okanbi, but due to the loss of everything, so the fragment name that they pick is your Okanbi. So it's Oya Okanbi. So what we have is Okanbi, but we are turning into Okanbi. Now, so they are not children of Okanbi, they are children of Oya Okanbi. And Owa, which is a fragment of this name, Oshe Imo Owa Eni. So the Owa people are descendants of Okanbi, they are descendants of Simeon, the one you call Simeon, but his name is Oshe Imo Owa Eni. So this is the second tribe in Israel. They are among the Yoruba people, the Owa people among us. Thank you very much. Welcome. The second son is Zebulon. So now we call it English Bible Torah Zebulon, but the ancient Hebrew Torah write his name this way. So rewriting it in left to right, ZBLWN. It is said to mean dwell with me. You can see the scriptural verse. So on vowelization, we have Saba Le Iwa Eni, meaning dwell above on existence of mind. That is, which is come and dwell in the place where I come and dwell in my place. Sabale Iwa Eni, dwell above or upon on existence of mind. Now, in among the Yorubas and the kingdom that are close to the Yorubas, the only name that resembles is the Balewa people in Nigeria. Actually, they are located in the northern part, but these people are indigenous people. They are not Hausas. They have their own different language. They are not Hausas. So the Balewa people actually fit in very well to this descendant of Zebulon. And some of you are saying, well, but they are not Yorubas. Yes, the Katsina people are not Yorubas, but you can hear recently that President Buhari said he is a descendant of Abraham, just like Ajayi Crowder. So now these people, they know who they are. They know they are descendant of Abraham, and they know that Ajayi Crowder is a descendant of Abraham. So we don't know, but now the Torah, vowelization of the Torah is telling us, and then we are knowing, and we are also, it's also bringing out other people that are actually of the same birth with us that we don't know because of the causes we will get to know as we go along, as we continue with all our studies and our researches on this work. So now, but this year, our vowelization here is showing that the Balewa kingdom, the Balewa people in Nigeria are descendants of the people of the Torah, descendant of Jacob. So thank you very, very much. Welcome, the fourth son, Issachar. That is what the English Bible call him. And the ancient Torah call him this. That is what is the way you can see the way the letters are written in the ancient Hebrew letter, the Paleo Hebrew. And then we have it translated in left to right in English. Yishishikihar. It is said to mean recompense, that is reward. I mean, they summarize. Of course, the name is like a big sentence, but they summarize it. Now, on vowelization, we have Oya Esan Ishe Ikoiri. Oya Esan Ishe Ikoiri. Oya Esan Ishe Ikoiri. That is Oya mean overflowing, that is plenty, overflowing reward of work of loading harvest. Okay, if you can go to the Bible and read what really happened there. So overflow reward of work of loading harvest. His son brought harvest, and then the sister collected it and allowed her to sleep with the husband. So that is it. So the baby, the child that came out, he said, yeah, this is overflowing reward of the harvest. Not just having the harvest now, but now having a child and being able to have sex with her husband is a flowing reward. Now, looking at the name that came out here, you can see this name fitting very well with the word. We have the Eastern people. We have the Eastern people in Nigeria. Most of these tribes are tribes that claim relationship with the Yorubas. They claim with Ife, but they don't know how. But now the Torah is telling us, is bringing us how all these people are related together. We have the Eastern people, we have the Esan, Asian people. Then mostly we have the Ishekiri people. Ishekiri people, they even talk about, they say they are related through mother, through what? Yes. Well, they are related. So the Ishekiri people, they are descendant of the one we call Issachar in the Bible. And I learned that the meaning Ishekiri also means load. Ishekiri, that is, it's talking about load. But yes, it is not load. It is load of harvest, overflowing reward of work of loading harvest. So the Ishekiri people are descendants of Jacob, Oya, Okobi, descendant of Isaac and Abraham. So thank you very much. All right. So the fifth son of Jacob, of Oya Okobi, is a God, the one English Bible called God. The ancient Hebrew name is named as this. So write it left to right. No, they write right to left. So we write it left to right. And it's said to mean troop, or multitude as called. Yes. On vowelization we have Ogunde. That is troop invade. Troop has invade. Troop has come. Troop invade. So Ogun is actually something like march, and soldiers, like plenty soldiers. So Ogunde. So troop invades. Troop has come. So, but actually the word Ogun is actually more than just troop. It will mean host. So well, and host too is used for troop in military, like in the yes. So it's more of the same thing. So we're talking about multitude of people, multitude like increase. So I think, and this is fifth child that Leah is having here. So he sees them as a troop. Yes, I'm having a big house. So troop invade. Troop has come. And I can see most of the people, even among the Yorubas, all this Ogun. So actually, it shows that the word Ogun goes more than the Ogun that the person that they are worshipping. That even the fifth son of Jacob is what? Ogunde. So now, and yeah, in a contemporary world, we're following the history and stories around. We discovered that the Shanghai or the Shango family, which is the Shanghai Empire. Shanghai Empire is what the French call it, but they are actually Shango people. So they are the same thing as Shango people. Yes. So these people, this family, they are said to be descendants of. They are descendants of God. They are descendants of Aliamen, Zua Aliamen, which is also at Kukia. So they are descendants of God. They are part of the people that came with the Yorubas from where they were before, when they came down to West Africa after the war, after a very great war that saw to the end of their kingdom. Yes. Now, so God, so they are more of God, and then we have some of them later mixed with the Oyo Empire. Yeah, some of them later mixed with the Oyo Empire. So you can see that they mix around, and then some of them also mixed among the Igbos. So these God people, they spread around, especially during the war of Shango. There was a rebellion led by Shango. We will talk about that later very much. Thank you. Yes, another name is Naphtali. That's the sixth son of our mother Leah. Now, ancient Hebrew is written this way. In ancient Hebrew, you can see the way it's written. But now, we're writing the letters from left to right, so we have it this way. And it's said to mean great strife, great strife. On vowelization, we have inu ipa ti o le yi, meaning in this might that is tough. In this might that is tough. That is, she was describing the struggle that she did with her sister by handing over her slave, her maid, to her husband. So like this is fight, this is war. So so looking among us, what we see is we have the Inopa. So looking at the word Inopa, in might. So look at the Nupe kingdom. The Nupe people actually, the name Nupe fitting as a fragment of this whole world, Inopa Tiole. So Nupa. So it's a fragment. And yes, even normally, usually from what we know now, we know the Nupe people and the Yoruba people are very, very related. Their languages, and they even share the same tradition. They share a lot of things together. Sometimes the Nupe people will say no, that the Yoruba are from them. And or the Yoruba will say, no, it's the people. So no, now it shows now they always claiming they are together. So they claim, people to also claim it. So now it shows that these people are the same people, and this, the Torah is telling us, these people are children of the same father, or Yah or Kobi, or Yah or Kobi. So that is their father. So the Nobe people are what? Are descendant of the one the English Bible called Naphtali, but the Torah says his name is Inuikwatiolei. So thank you very much. Yeah, welcome. You call him Mr. Dan. Yes, you call him Dan. But the ancient Hebrew Torah says no. It says more. It says the name is DNNY. That is the full name. So it was shortened to DN, which is a cut out of the DNNY. It said to mean at judged me. It is said to mean at judged me. That is, God has judged me. On vowelization, Dani Niejo. You have Dani Niejo. Or sometimes we shorten it also means down Niejo. So it is still Yoruba word. It will be Dani Niejo, but to be down. So down is a kind of shortening, removing the middle high, the first high. It will be down Niejo. So that is beauty for local Yoruba. Now, but the modern Yoruba will say Dan Ejo. But we know the modern Yoruba is not the real Yoruba. Yes. So now, the one of the sweetest and the beauty of Yoruba is the old ones, which we mean down, like DAN, down, ni, ejo, and it means judge my case, as judged me, as judge my case. So down ni ejo, or down ni ejo. So now, so the shortened one, which is DAN, is what? Down. Yeah. So the most tribe that have names very close to this is the Ibadan people. Ibadan. Now, where we look at it, let's look at the word. We have Ibadan. So from our, we look at it that Ibadan is said to be Ibadan. It says there's one of the word that is used to praise Ibadan. They say Ibadan is where Ibiti Oleti Bejari Olong, meaning Ibadan is the place where thief or stranger did prevail over the owner. Ibadan. So now we looked at what that is exactly the story of Dan in the Bible. Now this Dan, which is Dan Niejo, now when they got to the land of Israel, Canaan, and they were trying to get land, this tribe of, if we go to Judges chapter 8 verse 1, so this word that the Yoruba use is a summary of the book of Judges chapter 18. Book of Judges chapter 18. What happened there? You can read it. Book of Judges chapter 18. You hear about the tribe of Dan and what happened. So now it now calls Ibadan, that is Ibadani, that is, which is more habitation of Dan, which is the place they overcome the owner, because that land belongs to other people before. When they got there, they overcome them. So read Judges chapter 18, 1 to end, and compare it to this eulogy. Ibadan, that is, in other words, Ibadan doesn't have, we cannot really get a meaning, but it means the habitation of Dan, that is Ibadani. Ibadan, the full name is Dan Niejo. Ibadan Niejo. So Ibadan Niejo. So shorten it, we are Ibadan. So now, so let's look. So habitation of Dan. So it means Ibiti or Ibiole Gbejari Olong, where the thief or the stranger did prevail over the owner. So that is talking about the summary of how the tribe of Dan came over the land, and they, even on the way, they took the prophet, they took the priest of another man. They got to the land, they took the land of another man. They took the God, no, they were like just taking what does not belong to them, and they justify it because they were strong. So those people cannot help themselves, they cannot help against them. So that word is not just now, it's been for long, it's even in the Torah. So Ibadan people, our name Ibadan, and those people of Ibadan are descendants of the tribe of Dan. Thank you very much. Alright, thank you. Now the next tribe, we look at the tribe of Asher. So Asher, as it was called by the English Bible, then but the Torah write it this way, the way it is, and you can see the way the Torah write it. Then we write it short and then the other full way. It's said to mean blessed. They will call her blessed. That is somebody you can see. This is a blessed person. So on vowelization, say èyí ṣe ọ̀rá Ọ̀yọ́, or èyí ṣe Ìyọ́ ọ̀rá Ọ̀yọ́. Actually, Ọ̀yọ́ means in this particular place, Ọ̀yọ́ means like a vegetation that is growing. Ilẹ̀ tó ń wù nǹkan, Ọ̀yọ́. So it's like a farm, so a vegetation, so like Ọ̀yọ́. So èyí ṣe ọ̀rá, that is a rich vegetation. So meaning this is a rich vegetation. Say that ground, that land is blessed, is rich, it is blessed. So this is a rich vegetation. That means they will call her a rich vegetation, because of the way she was bringing forth children, and slave to are made to start bringing, you know, she started increasing. So they will call her a rich vegetation. And then it could also, this Iyo here, we know that there's there is still the issue of the Y and J in the Torah. Yes, because the word in the Torah, when you see letter Y, it could also be turned to J, and it still generate the same meaning with the word you are talking about. So now, so if you make this Y here, the Y in the Y in Iyo, if you make it J, you can still vowelize it, and Eyishe, Ije, Ora, Oyo. It's still the same thing. Eyishe, Iyo, that is, it is being. She is. Eyishe, this one is. Eyije, this one is. So that is talking about who she is. Eyije, Eyiyo. So now, yeah, we are still working on this particular name, but looking at the name presently, we can see that we can have a fragment of what like Ijora. So what's like Ijora is coming out there, and then we have Oyo itself, Oyo, now which is the Oyo, almost resembling the Oyo Empire. Then we have so we have another word that is the Ilora, that is somebody having aura, Ilora, which is also a Yoruba word and a community among the Yoruba people. So we're still working on this, doing more research on this. But we actually also know that these are just these names, these people have become a tribe. So there are so many other names or families under them. But we are just working on the first 12 names, at least, to just target, to be able to be sure that yes, we have these people, and that we have still people, some of the communities that still bear the exact name of their ancestor. So thank you. Now we're looking at Judah. Ancient Hebrew call him this way. This kind of it is written, so we'll write it out from left to right. So it's said to mean praised, and then so on vowelization we have Eyi Oudaha. That is, it is praise, envy turns to Eyi Owu Deha. That is praise, it grows out first. That is, she was praising God, using that child to praise God. That is praise that envy has turned to, and then praise, it grows out, that has grown out first. Praise has come out. Praise has come out. So we'll be looking. So we're keeping that two, the two definition. Yeah, the two. We're working on the two. So we're still researching around the two. So then we go to the next part of this. So then we have J. So on vowelization we have J Oudawa. So the case we're working on the name. If the Y, the first Y is turned to J, so we can say J in Oudaha, or Eyi in Oudaha, or the other way around for the Oudea to work the other way around. So now, so we're not going to work on some of the things that are done the way the name Judah was done. So J could be reduced to Jin, which is meant to proclaim, like to proclaim. Jin Oudeha, that is to proclaim God, to proclaim the goodness of God, and to proclaim praise. Because praising God is proclaiming the goodness of God. So proclaim Oudaha, Jin Ouda, Jin Ouda. Then Y is usually silent in the Hebrew psalm. So now Ouda, Ouda. So even if it's Yoruba word, if you are to call the E, Y, and H together, say Eyin, Ouda. Then the other way around, Jin, Oude, Jin, Oude, Jin, Oude. So now let's go to. So this is more like Judah. Jin, Oude. So go to the next line. So I want us to go through the red one by one. See the line that you would, when you draw a line on any word, that means when you are pronouncing, you'll be silent. That sound will be silent, and call it with those that are silent. So you can see how. So Jin, Uda, then Ouda, then just go through that, and as you call each of these red letters, make sure those ones are silent. Structure are silent. So where from our work here, we see that we have a tribe, or the strong tribe here is Owu. So Owu in Nigeria. So and then even the Greek pronunciation of Judah is Iowu, Yehuda. So we can see the Greek pronunciation Owu now. So we looked at this people of Judah. So the people of Owu, the kingdom of Owu, are actually descendants of Judah. They are descendants of Judah. And we look at it, the Owu people say that yeah, their father received one crown. Well, it might not really be a crown, but in the Torah we hear about scepter. When Jacob was praying, he said, the scepter shall never depart from Judah. But they never tell us in the Torah that maybe it was scepter of the father of Jacob, maybe the scepter of the father of Jacob, that means like that Isaac, that was given maybe. So but now, considering the Yoruba story and then the Torah, we can see that they are almost the same thing. You're talking about a crown. That is, a crown was given to that child. He was crying, and the father, the grandfather, now said, yeah, don't let him hold it. Let him allow him to hold it. So we can say yes. And then in the blessings of Jacob for Judah, it says, the scepter shall not depart. So what is the scepter? Why the scepter? Was he given a scepter? It shows that he has gotten a scepter before, because the birthright was not given to Judah. The birthright was given to Joseph, the sons of Joseph. So then that shows that there's another issue of what? Of scepter that has occurred earlier before, and now Jacob is now renewing it as a blessing upon Judah. That's that scepter which was maybe as a child, as the Yoruba history, maybe that scepter that was given to him from Isaac, and which he refused to leave, and Isaac said, yeah, leave it for him. That scepter, yes, shall not depart from him, which is scepter of authority. So thank you very much. So the tribe of Owu people, they are descendants of Judah according to the Torah. Thank you. We're looking at the tribe of Benjamin now. This way it is written in the Torah, and then B-N-Y-M-Y-N. So it's said to mean son of right hand, or son that is a son of right hand, or son of right situation. Sort of the right situation. So on vowelization we have Abieni, Ayomo, Aye, Ine, Abieni, that is a child. Ayomo is a son, and Yoruba call it Ayo. But yeah, in the Torah is Ayomo. The Ayo is actually penis is Ayo, because the way penis is to grow turgid. Yo, penis will grow turgid and come down. So Yo. So now, so they call Ayomo. That is somebody that Ayo, the penis is joined onto. That is male. That is the son. Ayomo in the Torah. So that is the word for male child, which is son. So Abieni, Ayomo, Ayeni, Ine, or Ayeni. That is, we are giving back to his son that is good, that is right for one. That is the name of the, but you can see that the meaning is perfect and is right even in Yoruba, exactly with what you have in English. So now it means battered person, penis added onto, or son, right as possession, that is good, that is right for me. Now, but now looking at we don't have a tribe, we don't really have a tribe having this name, but there's a particular name the Hausas used to refer to the Igbos, or the Igbo used to reject it. So I think the name actually fit into this name very well, which is B-N-E Ayomoyene. They call it they called Igbo yomi, but the Igbo see it as insult, as an insult. Bro, that name actually really fit into this name, yomi. So, and even in the Hebrew, pronunciation of this name, when I check more dictionary, I see that yomi actually is an Hebrew word which fitting into what this ayomo ayeni was like that yomi, the way they pronounce it. So it shows that the Hebrews are descendants of Benjamin, even though they refuse the name because they don't understand what the name is. They refuse the name because they don't understand what the name means. But that is the name of the real tribe. It's a tribe of Israel, which is the tribe of Benjamin. So if Igbo are going to claim anything, the only thing they can claim is a tribe of Benjamin, because that is who they are. Now, the same way we Yorubas, we don't understand the meaning of the word Yorubas. Thank God that we have been able to we have gotten the meaning of the word Yoruba. It's actually talking about Jacob. So the word Yoruba is the name of Jacob. They're talking about Jacob the Hebrew. So now, but before we don't know, but we answer that name because somehow people knows that Asian people knows that that name is talking about them. It has a history about them, but we did not reject it. But the Igbos rejected theirs. So the Igbos are truly descendant. They are Yomi because they are descendants of Benjamin. So that is what the Torah is saying. So thank you very much. Now thank you. We have Manasseh. That is what you call it in Bible right now, English Bible. But the Torah writes it this way. You can see the Hebrew writing MNCH, and it means causing to forget or cause to forget. On vowelization, this is it. Muni she eyin. That or muni se eyin. You know, Yoruba we have si, we have she, and we use it interchangeably. You know, and that is one of the if you see the Torah in the places in Israel when there was intertribal war in Israel, Shibboleth and Sibboleth. So they use it to they know some of their people cannot say she. So when they were killing, they were asking them to say it. So those that cannot say it, they kill them. They were intertribal war then. So it means that she and C sound challenge has been for long in Israel. So now, amu eni se eyin or amuni se, which you say or she, amuni se eyin, which is mean say is actually to deny, to deny, to forget, to forget, to take away. So meaning makes one to deny the past, makes one to forget the past, which is exactly the meaning of the word, the meaning of the word Manasseh. So it shows that this vowelization is not a gimmick work; it is a perfect work. The Yorubas are descendants of Hebrew. They are the only one of all the tribes that kept the language of their ancestor, the Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew language. So now, if you look at this very well, we can see Ishayin or Ishayin. When talking about Ishayin. So Ishayin is a fragment of this Manasseh. Amuni, the word we call Manasseh, which is Amuni She'eyin. So that means the Ishayin or Ishayin people are descendants of Manasseh. They are part of the descendant of Manasseh that still kept the name of Manasseh. So what we call Manasseh is Amuni She'eyin. So the people of Ishayin are what? Are descendants of Jacob. So this is clear and simple. Thank you very much. Yes, now the 12th we will be considering is Ephraim. Yeah, the English Bible call it Ephraim, but here this was written in the Torah, E-P-R-Y-M. This P could also be F. So we found that if you replace P with F, we still have the same meaning for most of the word that will after replacement. So it is said to mean I shall be doubly fruitful or doubly fruitful. That is having twice, double, having double. All this it means. On vowelization, this is what we have. Èyí pa èrè ajé ọmọ. Èyí pa èrè ajé ọmọ. Because here he was talking about child. Èyí fa èrè ajé ọmọ, which is basically the same thing. Èyí pa èrè, èyí fa èrè ajé ọmọ. That is mean èyí pa èrè, that is he has made a gain of extra ajé, you know, that small finger. People that have 6 fingers, the sixth finger, which is a small finger, they call it Ajé, which means extra. So now, so Ekwa area Ajé, that is, he has made gain of extra word. In the Torah, the word for child is Abieni. That is what they use for child throughout the Torah. But there's another word called Omo, which is somebody that's like a word, somebody that is added. So they still call children, they use it for children, or generally of the children, that is a group of children together. Omo, that is somebody that is joined unto you, somebody that is joined unto one. Omo, additional. So children are seen as additional. So here, so it is I made gain of extra word. Eyifa ere Ajé Omo. There is somebody that is added unto you, that is joined, or that is staying with you. So yeah, but the exact word for child is Abiene. But this Omo is also given unto them, so used for them. So I made gain of extra word. So now this word, so looking at this, so we consider that now these are the kingdoms of Ephraim, descendants of Ephraim, and there are some of them that are still, because we can't know all, but some of them are still be a name that relates to this name. So the Pere kingdom. So look at it, Eyi instead of Pere, that is a split word. If you want to join it, Eyi Pere. Ajé Omo. Pere means to make gain. Pere, Eyi Pere, that is make gain. Eyi Pere, Ajé Omo. And also we look at the Pere people. Even basically presently the story that the people are holding is that they claim to be related to the Pere people. Like there are some of the people that were formerly the people that were more indigenous to the Edo kingdom more than the Benin people that were there before the Edo Benin people came. Yeah, later some of them left and then they came to Ekwe, they established Ekwe. So this Pere kingdom, there's the Pere people, and then the Ekwe people, they're still the one that are descendants of Ephraim, that still have their name, that still bear the old two names. That is a fragment of the name Ephraim. So thank you very much. Now looking at Joseph. When Joseph is not part of he's the father of the two tribes. He's father of two tribes, having double portion. So, but here we still have a tribe here among the Yorubas on studying of the name that bear the name of Joseph, whose name is very look like what Joseph sounds for. So now English Bible call him Joseph, and this is the Paleo Hebrew. This is written out. It means let him give, like a form of compulsion. Now on vowelization, yóò ṣe ìfún, yóò ṣe ìfún, or jẹ́ ó, if we take the Y to J, jẹ́ ó sá fún, yóò ṣe ìfún, if we do give, or jẹ́ ó sá fún, which is this jẹ́ ó sá fún is more looking like let, jẹ́ ó fún, let him give. Let, that is talking about being kind of being forceful. Let him give. Jẹ́ ó sá fún, he will do the giving, or let him just give. Now if you look at the second name, the second is let him just give, or jẹ́ ó sá fún. It's like the name sound like a compulsion, like the Ijesha people they call Oshoma Alo. You know, Oshoma Alo, a form of that's compulsion. Oshoma Alo means somebody that want to collect something. Sha for me, jẹ́ ó sá fún me. And that is compulsion. That is, if I don't take it, I'm not taking no for an answer. Let him just give. So that is Oshoma Alo, compulsion. So that is the name Ijesha. Now let's now look at it. We have a jail. Now instead of using this C, we know Yoruba we use C and she. Now jail shafun. Now this H, of course, which can H in the middle, which is usually silent in Yoruba words and other words. Now you see jail shafun. So now so you can see that the word Ijesha is actually a fragment of the word of the name Joseph, Jel Shafun, which is compulsion. Now presently a lot of People are trying to define the word Ije Osha, that is food of Osha. That is actually stupidity, trying to derive a word from just the way it sounds. Then how do they explain the Oshoma Alo? But the name, their definition could not explain the Oshoma Alo. Yeah. That is attack to the name. But we can see that now from the Torah. The Torah is not just doing a rush work. The Torah is bringing out the meaning of the name and explaining the attachment to the names, like it did in Ibadan. Yes, it explained the meaning of Ibadan, like Ibadan, like a place or the habitation of Dan, and it explained the attachment to the name, confirming that this is the right and the true definition, and that those that are bearing this name are truly descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They carry the blood of the promised ones. So thank you very much. Now lastly, we're looking at what you call Levi, because your English Bible tells you so. You call him Levi because you are, or Levi because your English Bible tells you so, but the Torah say no. It is LWY, which is sometimes there's argument between that is this W, it's also V, or the time they call W, there is V. Well, or V, let's put it that way. Now, from Genesis 29 verse 34, then it means this ability to seek. This ability to seek. On vowelization, so it is ile wa eyi, ile wa eyi, ile wa eyi, which is exactly meaning what they said, what they were calling it. They said this Levi means this ability to seek. Then ile wa eyi means the same thing. Then ile ife eyi, ile ife. Now this V, in Yoruba, we don't have it's let's put it, we can sound like F. So ile ife eyi, ile ife eyi. So now meaning ability to seek or desire, desire or love. So ile ife eyi. So now we look at among the Yorubas and their relative tribes around there. We found that ile ife is actually the word for what we now call Ile-Ife. So what we call Ile-Ife today is the tribe of Levi. Ile-Ife, that is the name. Ile-Ife, Ile-Wai. So Ile-Ife, so that is the source of the word we call Ile-Ife today. So the Ile-Ife is a tribe. Is a tribe in word. It's a tribe in Israel, and they are the one that are choosing to be priests. So the Ile-Ife, which is we call Ile-Ife today, is the tribe in Israel among the sons of Jacob, the one that are chosen to be priests. That is why Oni Ife, which is a priest, which is the priest and also a descendant of Ile-Ife. So get this right. So Oni of Ife is not related to Oduduwa at all. It's a descendant of Ile-Ife, which is Levi in English Bible. So thank you very much. So we've been able to see the 12 names, and then the 12 tribes. You can see the names and on what the names mean according to the Hebrew dictionary. And when we add vowels to them, you see what came out, that the same thing, even more pronounced and more clearly. And we have tribes among us that bear names, and the name here even explain the attachments to the name. It shows Torah is a Yoruba document. It confirms that we are descendants of the people that wrote the Torah. So this time we can't run away. We can't deny it anymore. It is time for us to take what belongs to us. And then it means we have to stop all this idolatry, worshiping nonsense idols, worshiping people that have died. Most of them, God punished most of these our father Shango and everything. God punished them because they did wrong. But we worship them today as God. So because some of them worship God, some did not worship God. So God punished them. So I will then be worshiping them when the God that gave them life, the one that gave us life, is the God that we're supposed to be worshiping. So please, let's take note. We are who we are, the descendant, the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Thank you very much.
láìmú